Welcome back. I've readjusted my screen just a little bit. I have left this dialog box up that shows me cut and fill data. By the way, this is I'm going to call it a kind of a linked calculation. And so here is my profile. And what I'm interested in is that while I visually like my road, clearly there's way too much land that needs to be cut away. So what I need to do is do a better job of having some places where my road design is above the existing land. So I'm going to take this section right in here and I'm going to raise it up. And I'm simply going to choose to raise up the intersection. And so I'm going to choose this vertical triangle as a grip and drag it up a little bit and click it into place. And so now you can see I definitely have more fill in this area. Got a little bit of fill here, a little bit of fill here. And of course I get nothing but errors down here. Pretty easy to deal with. I simply use this rebuild or recompute option right here. So each time I adjust my profile, I'm going to need to recompute this table. So I click recompute and I should get some data here. Interestingly, I don't. So how about if I right click and say rebuild, and there we go. So now I can see that my cut is 7,400 and my fill is 2,700, making a lot of improvement. So I'm going to raise it up again, come in here and choose that, make sure I choose this triangle grip. Hang on. Choose this vertical triangle grip and raise it some more. And got it. Right click on Eagle Avenue and rebuild. And all of a sudden it's 6,500 versus 4,500. I don't really want to raise this anymore, so now I think I'm going to drop this one over here just a little bit. I got to think about that. Is that right? I'm going to raise it just a little bit. So zoom in, get this triangle, raise it up. I'm kind of getting close to a nice horizontal line here. And let's rebuild again. Now it's 65 and 44. Still needs some more raising. Raise that up. And rebuild. My numbers aren't changing, so I don't trust what I see anymore. So I'm going to close this dialog box out. I'm just going to reopen it. Refresh, right click and rebuild. And so there's two lessons here. The most important lesson to learn is don't trust what Civil is telling you, right? If you don't feel good, close it out, reopen it. And so now actually I have 5,100 of cut and 5,082 of fill and 36 cubic feet, which is not much, of dirt. Well balanced, reasonable road design. So this takes us through creating this first roadway. And what I'd like to ask you guys to do now is to repeat the roadway work for the other roads. And what I'll do is we'll talk through that tomorrow and Tuesday. and then I'll probably create at least one follow-up video. The reason being is that here we're going to start this next corridor not at 0 down here, but we'll probably start it at 15 or 20 feet so that we miss our existing road. So we're going to bring it close, but we're going to start a little bit beyond 0, and our finish is around 1,000, or it looks like 900, and so we're going to stop it just shy again of this corridor here. All right, so look forward to talking to you guys, and hopefully these videos are helpful, and we'll be creating some more in the future.